It's turning red time. I'm your host Yusuf, and these are 10 scary turning red theories that will terrify you. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Anyways, let's get down to business to defeat the Hans. Number 10, the boy band is just lazy. Turning Red is set around 2002. Therefore, Mei and her friends are big fans of boy bands, as everyone was, I think, back in the day. Four Town is the band that has their hearts. When they hear their songs, the females break out in dance routines and act as though each member of Four Town is their soulmate. It's a humorous component of the film. Surprisingly, Four Town has 5 people though, rendering their moniker meaningless. However, Reddit member Seated Tiger 4380 had a hypothesis about how they got their name. What if Four Town started with 4 members, then the 5th one joined and couldn't be bothered to change their name? They wrote. Another Redditor concurred, saying that Four Town sounds way better than 5 Town. And I agree. Number 9, Ming Exaggerated. Ming was a wise character in Turning Red since she knew her kid will transform into a red panda whether she liked it or not. She was too protective of Mei since she didn't want her to morph into a red panda in public. Ming advised Mei that the more time she spent as a panda, the more difficult it would be to transform back into human in order to keep that panda at bay. However, Banana Archer 72 speculated that Ming exaggerated the difficulty of keeping Mei safe. Ming warns Mei that the longer she spends as a panda, the more difficult the ritual will become. However, neither the film nor Mei pay attention to this. When Mei goes around as the panda, there doesn't seem to be any direct connection to an increase in difficulty, they stated. They assume Ming lied to Mei in order to keep the panda away from them, which is a significant likelihood. Number 8, Abby is Boo from Monsters Inc. Abby is one of Mei's closest pals and has some of the most memorable remarks in Turning Red. Abby is fiery, assertive, and humorous. Based on her appearance, dress, and love of all things fluffy, Cover 2 CP believes she will be Boo from Monsters Inc. in the future. The two share eerily similar hairstyles and bangs, they wrote. Abby even dresses in dungarees that match the flowers and purple and pink's color scheme of Boo's door and bedroom. Abby's immediately a huge fan of Mei Mei. The massive and fluffy panda, just like Boo, has a strong reaction to Sully in Monsters Inc., they added. This is a strong theory on Reddit that has received a lot of attention and could make sense considering the timing. Number 7, why Priya was so relaxed. Throughout Turning Red, Priya, Abby, Miriam, and Mei shared fantastic friend moments. After all, it was the strength of friendship that allowed Mei to switch between being a human and a red panda. Surprisingly, Priya didn't seem astonished when the girls saw Mei in panda shape. Priya was more interested in Mei's tail and whether she was a werewolf. I think Priya is so chill because she has a panda too and is trying not to trigger it. Tobias Games YT wrote. Because she was obsessed with werewolves, it's possible that's what she becomes when her emotions were out of control. Number 6, the significance of the colors. When Mei abruptly morphed into a red panda and ran away from school, wreaking havoc on the city, her distant family members heard about it on the news and traveled to meet her to get everything back under control. While Mei's mother, Ming, despised her mother's presence in town, she realized she couldn't turn Mei without their assistance. Rubber Ducky 1212, a Redditor, discovered a difference between Mei and her family members. Mei is clothed in red throughout the film, while her family members are usually dressed in green. Because red and green are opposites on the color wheel, this could demonstrate how different Mei is from the other women in her family, they said. Poetically, the Redditor also mentioned, opposite colors are also called complementary colors. So while Mei is very different, she is still in harmony with her family. That's kinda cute. Beautiful. Number 5, why Ming's panda was so big. Ming's likability in Turning Red has divided fans. While she is a kind and caring mother, she is also firm in her beliefs and did not allow Mei to be herself. Her behavior towards her daughter was a clear reflection of her relationship with her own mother, as viewers eventually realized. Ming, like Mei, transformed into a red panda when she felt strong emotions, except her red panda was significantly larger than Mei's. Anonymous for Me 123 had an excellent suggestion when one Redditor inquired why Ming's panda was so enormous. I read somewhere that it was because Ming had the most pent-up frustration and energy out of everyone in her family, which is why her panda was so big. Number 4, Miriam Liked Mei. Miriam had a special bond with Mei. The two shared a beautiful on-screen chemistry. While it was never confirmed, some speculate that Miriam had a crush on Mei, which is why Ming disliked her. Ming probably was apprehensive of Miriam since she liked music and dressed differently from Mei. Podaberin asked Reddit if anybody else felt Miriam was romantically interested in Mei, and the general belief or theory is that she was. They're very close with each other, and Miriam seems to have a deeper level of caring towards Mei, they wrote. Number 3. Ming's teen self. Ming's fury was at an all-time high when she changed into a massive red panda. Mei was able to sort things out with her mother on the other side, where their red panda spirits resided. When Mei approached Ming, she was her teenage self rather than an adult. Many viewers were perplexed as to why Ming had become a teenager again, but Benji1819 had a theory. I thought it was because she was so emotional that she reverted to when she was a teen and hurt her mom, they wrote. Probably from guilt over the generational trauma she sees being perpetrated in her own relationship with her daughter. They continued, which is a plausible theory. Number 2. The Errands. Turning Red fans should be aware that the songs for Four Town were written by singer-songwriters Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell. The fictitious boy band gained a cult following, prompting fans to explore more about Robert, Aaron Z, Taeyoung, Aaron T, and Jessie. Recommended by Risa assumed the Aarons were siblings, but it turns out that there's another hypothesis that they're a couple. According to the group's fandom page, the Aarons are the closest of the 5 and balance each other out like a pair. The Redditor said, "I saw a pic" that Domi Shi, the director, posted on her Instagram story of fan art of them and said that she ships them. Number 1. Turning Red and Soul take place in the same universe. The YouTube channel Gate of Theories recently posted a video outlining why they believe 22 is the Soul who finally becomes Mei Lin in Turning Red. The argument is based on basic numerology. The Turning Red 2022 publication date, Soul having a character named 22, and the fact that 22 and Mei Lin are both looking for meaning. Perhaps most damning of all, near the end of Soul, 22 appears to land someplace in mainland China, which is where Mei Lin's ancestors lived. Furthermore, according to NBC News, Disney has confirmed fan suspicions that all Disney Pixar narratives occur in the same fictional universe on multiple occasions. Fans on the internet remain skeptical despite Gate of Theory's persuasive evidence that 22 and Mei Lin are the same person. Due to chronological inconsistencies, the theory was mainly discarded in this Reddit thread. Thanks for watching. Those were 10 scary Turning Red theories that will terrify you. Leave a like and comment if you think we missed anything, and we hope you have a scary day.